Hey everybody, welcome back to Creekside Maples. Today we've got a project going on. It's raining, so we're working undercover here a bit. We've had this old trailer, like a garden thing I've been working on. We need a new garden trailer is what we need, something I can hook behind the mower. So I had this old hitch here, picked up a couple old tires, then I welded this in here and made a hitch. So today I'm going to brace here and here and then try to get some framing on it so that we can use it you know, as a garden tractor trailer and hook it behind the mower, all kinds of stuff. It's been sitting around. It's been a project that I started, never finished. I'm sure no one out there has ever done that. But anyway, we got some welding, some cutting to do. I'm making a couple braces. These here, we'll put them up underneath here to make sure it doesn't, you know, spread there or anything or break. And that's what we're doing. So thanks for hanging out with us today, and I'm going to get back to it. That's some pretty heavy, that's 1/4 inch steel plating, so it takes quite a bit to get it cut. These zip cuts are just real thin wheels for cutting, so you go through quite a few of them when you're cutting heavy stuff. We have our braces cut. And they'll go right up in here and weld right in there, just so it stays nice and solid. Stick welding, you can get away with a little bit of dirty metal, but when you're using a MIG welder like I'm going to be using, you want your metal clean so you can get a really good seal or weld there. And the reason we put these in here is because once you put a little weight on the weld or on the trailer, you don't want this separating. You want it, you know, really sturdy in through here. So it'll hold up good. Well, that was good. I'm ringing the dinner bell. That's that. We got our braces on there now. I'm pleased with that. So now, the down pressure, there's no way that this can separate off of the main frame. So it just makes it really, really strong, really, really sturdy. I thought about probably I'll put something right here, because I've got something on this side I welded on already. So I'm going to get a piece of angle and just weld it right here to make this a little stronger in this area. And that'll hold her all together really well. I see I missed a weld right there, so we'll get that fixed up. But overall, she'll be really strong. So we'll take a piece like that. We'll weld that all in there on this angle here, and that'll make this here really strong. And it'll also protect that a little bit if it hits anything as we're towing it. And then I'll take another little piece and just set it up in here and weld it in. Because I want these, I built our other trailer we have for the four-wheeler, and I reinforced it, but I didn't reinforce it enough on the spindles right here, and so it started to bend a bit. So this one I want to make sure. Now this one's not going to have a lot of weight on it. You know, it'll haul, 200, 300 pounds maybe, that's about it. But I just want it nice and strong so that it does not break. I think that's pretty solid, eh? I think it is. Oh, more, yes. You couldn't bend that if you wanted to. I mean, if you put 500-600 pounds on it, maybe. But it's only just a yard trailer. That's all I'm making it for, so I don't think I have to worry. I mean, that's pretty solid right there. I'm going to put a wooden bottom in it. So, wooden bottom will work fine. And I'll tell you a little secret. If you get any old bed frames, don't throw them out. I've made more things out of bed frames than you can imagine. Because bed frames is really high tempered stuff. It's really hard steel. And man, it'll last forever. So I'm going to make the frame out of bed frame. And we got some here. And so what we'll do is we'll run a couple longer pieces. I have to dismantle the bed frame first. And there's this crazy thing about using bed frames to build with. I don't know if it's because it's a bed and it's had people in it that, I don't know, but it smells like perfume almost. It's crazy. It really is crazy. We're just going to take this and we're just going to kind of put it across here like this. We'll weld it on, and then we'll put supports on it, and it'll be sturdy. But again, we're not building it to haul a cord of wood. We're building it to haul garden utensils and mulch and leaves and stuff like that. So just light duty trailer is all it is going to be. So. See, this here is my dump part. So there will be a piece under here that locks in, and we'll allow it to then push it and dump it up. But I gotta figure that, guts to figure that all out first. Ruby wants to be part of it. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna build like a box, steel box frame, and then once I get that in place, I'll build the actual trailer bottom, and I'm going to utilize this dump handle here so that it'll slide under there, it'll catch, then there, and then it'll come free, so we can also use it as a little dump trailer. I find the stuff that they sell at the stores are so flimsy that I can actually build one stronger and better myself that'll last, you know, much longer time. I'm getting hungry. It must be almost poutine time. Now if you're from Canada, you know what poutine is. And maybe you may know what it is if you're from the United States or England or something like that. We're going to get this welded up, frame on it, and then probably grab a bite to eat. Don't think I'm going to be able to get it all done today, but we're going to work on it because we're going to need a yard trailer. We're going to be planting the garden right away. We got it tilled a couple days ago. I've got all kinds of fencing to do down around where we're putting the pigs and the goats. So I'm going to need a little trailer to haul everything down there. There's just a lot of use that this little trailer is going to have, and it's going to work really well for us, for what we're doing. Okay, now I'm just spot welding that because I have to square that to the frame. And if I weld that solid, there's no way that I'll be able to square it to the frame. Let's see how close we are. Right on the money. So we're going to weld this in. Make sure she's solid. That does look a little short, doesn't it? Huh?
Well, kind of. It does. Yeah. Just for small jobs.
Oh, no. No, it's fine. I know what I'm doing now. I just had a brain fart. No. This is the frame. The actual box will be 4 feet. And it'll come out. So there's another box that sits on top of this. And it's 4-foot box. And it attaches here for the hinge, because you can't have this coming all the way back if you wanted to dump. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, because this is where my hinge is going, right here, and then that'll allow that box to dump off there. Yeah, that's fine. That's exactly, yep, that's what I wanted. Well, folks, we got that far, so we're going to put the other side piece on here. What I'm doing right now is I'm just building a frame here, and then that'll support the actual dump box itself. Then I'll build the dump box and I'll hinge it right here, and I'll put, you know, just a regular little bolt there with some washers on it and stuff, and it'll allow that to dump, and then it'll come back down and it'll catch this, it'll force that ahead, and then lock in place. So that's kind of the plan. We're going to weld this brace here in place, this corner brace. So we'll get those braces on there. Now, we'll set her down. Whew! Hot. Keep in mind, this is just our frame that comes across here. And so there's another, the box itself of the trailer will sit on top of this, there'll be pins put through here where it'll swivel, and then the back of the box will come out another, 6-8 inches, so that's an actual 4-foot box. As this is 40 right now, yeah, and then there's 48, so there'll be 8 inches more on the box than there is on this, just so that it gives it that good swivel. So now we're going to square this up here and here and make sure we're kind of the same. We should be pretty close. Yeah, we are. Yep. And that squared that right up. And that's how you do that. So what we're going to do now, we want a little bit of support here, so we'll probably take a piece and run it right under here, over top of here, and under here. We'll weld that right in there. Put it here, and that'll give that some good stability. My wife and girls bought me this saw, probably what, 3-4 years ago or more. It's a DeWalt cut-off saw, and for, I think it was Father's Day or my birthday or something. And I'll tell you what, it has been such a great asset to I do a lot of building, and all the trailers we have here in the homestead, I build them, I built 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is my 5th one. A neat little trick I learned a long time ago. Instead of always trying to use pliers to squeeze and bend, just get yourself an adjustable wrench and put it in there. And it gives you better leverage. Like that. Looks good. Looks good. That looks good. And now this here will keep this all from spreading. Then we'll put one out there, and then we'll put one here and here, and that keeps everything nice and solid. Oh, the bugs are so bad. They're in my hair, in my ears. Awful. How bad these bugs are tonight. Alrighty. See, I'm putting pivot pins right here so the body will dump. So I don't want to have something in the way here, but you don't want anything too far ahead, because once the weight comes back here, it'll spread this. So I'm just coming up here about 2 inches. Same thing on this side. And that's where I'll put this. We'll just fit that in there, just like that. The base of it will come out over here. The box itself will be from here to the front. So that'll make it a much, a lot bigger box. It'll be a 4-foot by 32 foot, or 4-foot by 32 inch box, cargo box. And what I like about it, I built it, and it's gonna be strong. I want it wide enough that I can actually set bales of hay in this way, that a bale will fit right in there. not this way, because it's a little more awkward this way. But if I set the bale of hay right in this way, you just walk in, drop it down. And then if you want to take kids for a hay ride, you can sit on it too. We're just about ready to call it a night because of the bugs. They drive you right indoors this time of night. There's some light though, like it's maybe 2 pounds. There's the light. Well, we're not going to get this done tonight, that's for sure, folks. So we're just going to do what we can do, and pretty soon we're going to call it a day. Tomorrow we're going to get back at it and hopefully get it finished up then. So thanks for watching. It's just something we got to get done here, and we're working away on it. So appreciate everybody supporting us, helping us, watching our videos and channel. Got any questions or comments, leave them below, and we'll get back here tomorrow